Hey beauties, so this is body butter making class 101, okay?
I know that's right.
So if y'all don't know, my name is Charisma. I have a skincare business named Embracing Charisma, same as my YouTube channel. A lot of my beauties is asking me, Charisma, why are you giving out your recipe?
Bitch, is you crazy?
You should make them buy it. When I wanted to make body butters, when I wanted to open up my skincare business, nobody wanted to help me. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. So if y'all seen that name, yes, Teddy Blake, New York. They wanted a New York girl to sponsor their product. Feel me? This is my first sponsor on this channel ever. So let's thank Teddy Blake. So we're gonna do the unboxing and we're gonna see what they sent us. So when you open it, it has a nice little message on it. Each Teddy Blake handbag has been made with you in mind to be an extension of your unique style and flatter your every fashion choice. This box is cute. They knew what they was doing. So let's see what they sent, y'all. I'm excited. So it comes perfectly wrapped. It has some bubble wrap on it. Let's get into it. Definitely check out their website. They have all colors, shapes, and sizes. And y'all know I worked with Teddy Blake before on my old channel. So I am going to show y'all my old bag as well. Because now we adding a new one to the collection. Ooh. Ooh, heavy duty. Okay. I see y'all. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm excited. Let me stop. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, cause hold on. Y'all. Are y'all seeing this? Y'all, it smells like it just came out the factory. Y'all. It smells like straight leather. Like, get into the material. This is what you call summertime fun. This is what you take to the beach with you. Yeah. You think it's too luxury to go to the beach? No, this is where you stun on them hoes.
For real? Mm-hmm.
Feel me? Hold on. Let's open it. Let's open it. Okay. So I got... No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Am I the only one that get excited about purses and I don't even wear purses? I'm about to start.
Let's go.
But cause y'all know I go back to school, so I gotta have my little cute purse, you know? Yeah. But y'all, look at the inside. It's spacious. It could fit everything you need. It got the zipper part here. So if you want to put in your... Ooh, it smells like leather in here. Fresh leather. Ooh, this real. So, you know, if you want to fit your phone or your money or something important in there. And then it just opens. Yes. And then you just take the latch right here. And it has 3 things. So you could do it either 1, 2, or 3. And you just put it down there. I'm gonna put it on 2. And once you put the latch on like this, you just turn it so you can lock it so it don't open. And then you have your bag. This is giving, Teddy Blake. Y'all did y'all big one. Thank you for sponsoring. If y'all want to get y'all Teddy Blake bag, do me a favor. Run to that description box. Hit the link in the description box. All of Teddy Blake's information is down in the description box. Also, if you want a discount, use my discount code TBHC Embracing Charisma 30 for $30 off your order. Yes, you heard it. TB Embracing Charisma 30 for $30 off. Mind you, they have a lot of sales on it. They have 60% off. They have a bunch of sales. So run to the website, check it out. Let me just show y'all. So this is the bag they sent me today. It looked really good. I sponsored them on my old channel, y'all. So y'all know this was the first one they ever sent me. Look at them side by side. Do you see the difference? Like, one is giving like classy, elegant. Let's go to church. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go to Burlington, pick up a few, you know, let's run a few errands. This one is giving like, throw the freaking dress on. Like, what? Because who said who? Who said? Oh. Oh. All right. But yeah, definitely go to their website, check them out. I love the bag, love the product. Thank you, Teddy Blake, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get into the video. Nobody wanted to help me formulate. Nobody wanted to teach me the tips and the tricks. Nobody wanted to give out their recipe. Why? Because everyone was selling it. But not only do I have one recipe, but I have multiple recipes. So just giving y'all one is not going to hurt or hinder me, but it's probably going to help y'all. In the beginning, it's going to take you time. You're not going to get it on your first try. You're not going to get it on your second try. Not even the fifth try.
That's crazy.
Body butter making gets very messy. It's very expensive. It's so much products that go into one jar. And that's why body butters are so expensive. So y'all know my body butters is $23 a pop. The economy is suffering right now. Everyone is broke. Me too. Okay? So I understand that. So this is why I decided to give y'all one of my recipes and actually show y'all how to make it step by step. So y'all can come back to this video anytime. Y'all can do the video with me while y'all practicing. Do everything I do, how I tell y'all to do it. As long as y'all pay attention, y'all will be fine. Again, you're not going to get it on your first, second, third, fourth try, okay? So you got to be patient. If you can't afford it, I want you at least be able to make your own at home. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not like that. Yes, I am a small business. I'm trying to grow, but I will never gatekeep, especially for my beauties. So, step one, let's get into it. The basics, the facts, the tips, and the tricks. Step one, the sponge that you wash your dishes with, you will not use it on your body butter stuff. The pots that you use, the bowls, anything you use in your home, you're not going to want to put your body butter, your shea butter, anything in it. You want things only for body butter making, okay? Only for body butter making. So we got the fresh sponge. Now, when you get all of your supplies, you get your bowls, you get your piping tips, you get any spoons, anything, even if it's brand new. Dump everything in the sink, wash it with Dawn soap, wipe it down with some alcohol, okay? Everything that you see has been wiped down with alcohol, washed with dish soap. Everything is clean, sterile, and good, okay? So that's what you want to make sure first. Use new things, new sponge, Dawn soap. Make sure, okay? Make sure, all right? Number two, you selling this product, right? Even if you ain't selling it, you still want your skin to be safe, right? So number two, safety. We hand sanitize, right? We clean now, right? I see my business shirt, Embracing Charisma with the logo. Oh, y'all ain't peep I was wearing that, repping my business. So now we're gonna put our apron on. I recommend, especially if you're running a business, you put on an apron. We don't want none of them hairs and them weed particles in our butters, all right? We don't want that. Make sure your kitchen clean, your stove clean, everything sanitized before you get into it. So we're going to put the arm coverings on, because you know if you're hairy, you got hair, you don't want it to drop in the butter. You want to be as safe as possible. Make sure you don't touch your hair, or you're going to have to sanitize again. We're going to grab our gloves. Make sure these things is down here, so the glove could go on top. And you're going to need a lot of gloves and a lot of paper towels too for this project. So make sure y'all being clean and y'all not selling no crazy stuff. I'm showing y'all how I make mines, a batch of mines, because yeah, I want y'all to see that we ain't in here whipping in no dirty kitchen. So we got that, right? Last but not least, face mask. Because why are you going to talk over your people's stuff? Nah, don't do that. Face mask, right? Now I'm going to have to talk a little louder for y'all because I have on my face mask, but that's cool. Okay, so the flavor that we're going to be making today, we're going to be making Baby Girl. Pink sugar scent, okay? So with this recipe that I formulated, this is no coconut oil added. Because a lot of people was telling me they're allergic to coconut oil. And I put coconut oil in my body butters. This body butter specifically, no coconut oil. I'm going to show you exactly how you do it. So the first thing you want to do, better yet, let me give y'all the recipe. Y'all write it down. I'm going to also probably put it on the screen. So for this recipe, we need 2 pounds of shea butter. 1 pound mango butter. The mango butter could be substituted for cocoa butter, cocoa butter, whole bunch of butters, right? 8 ounce jojoba oil, 8 ounce apricot oil. We only gonna put 7 ounces of apricot oil because we want to leave the 1 ounce free for when we put our fragrance oil in at the end. You get that? So again, 2 pound shea butter, 1 pound mango butter, 8 ounce jojoba oil, 8 ounce apricot oil, vitamin E oil. You only need a couple drops. You don't need much. That's at the end as well. Arrowroot powder, so the body butters won't be greasy. You need your arrowroot. Don't care what nobody tell you, you need your arrowroot. Fragrance oil and mica powder. So Baby Girl consists of 3 colors, y'all. If you're just starting out, only try 1 color or no color. 3 colors is very hard. It's still difficult even for me, but I get it done. Baby Girl consists of pink, yellow, and purple. I put the colors in here because they're very, very messy. And yeah, we don't need that. We're going to use it at the end. So that's the recipe, right? So the first thing you need is your scale. You need a scale. You can get this from Amazon. I got mine from Amazon for about 18 bucks 2 years ago. They probably more. But you could get a scale, right? So you want to turn your scale on. Make sure y'all listening, beauties. Make sure. So it's at 0. So you want to put the melting. This is where you're going to put it on the boiler. So put this on a scale. 0 it out. So now it's 0, 0, 0. You need 2 pounds of shea butter. Okay? I feel like I was touching that notebook. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off. And put some more clean ones on. Because I just don't play with people's skin. I ain't trying to get sued. We ain't doing that. Okay. 2 pound shea butter. Make sure the scale is 0 out, okay? And this makes approximately between 12 to 15 body butters. Depending on how you whip it. You know what I'm saying? One day I'll make a video giving y'all close up and show y'all everything here. But for right now, I need to be specific. So now we're going to 0 the scale out again. 0 it out. Grab your mango butter. You need 1 pound. I've been formulating all weekend, so all my mango butter. But it's cool because we got some. So this is my other mango butter I have. It's the same thing. I just put it in the jar. So we got 8 ounces so far. We need 1 pound. Don't be scared. Okay, we got 1 pound. Now this right here, we're going to take this and we're going to put it over the double boiler. I'm going to show y'all all of that. But before we do that, we're going to cover this up. We're going to move this to the side. This is the bowl that's going under the stand mixer. This is also the bowl that's going in the freezer with the melted oils. Even though I put it in here, I'm going to transport it in here after it's melted. This is very important. Do not put your oils in that same thing with the butters. Do not do it yet. You cannot heat up your oils. It will lose all its healing properties. Trust me, I know. 0 it out. Now we're going to do our oils in this pot. So it's 0'd out. We need 8 ounces of jojoba oil. Pour slowly so you don't go over. Okay, that's 8 ounces. Now we're gonna zero it out again. Now with this, remember I said 8 ounces, but we're gonna do 7 ounces so we can keep that 1 ounce for the fragrance oil at the end. We don't put no fragrance oil at all until the end, okay? So we're gonna do 7 ounces with this of apricot. And you can mix your oils up, do whatever oils you wanna do. Just make sure you do your research first. Okay, that's 7 ounces. Now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna put this right here, and that's gonna wait for it now. So we're gonna take these gloves off. We're gonna go to the sink. We're gonna fill that pot with water, okay? I'm gonna bring y'all with me. So for this step here, you can use any pot in your house because the body butters and nothing is going in there. It's a double boiler method. It's going on top. So you know what I'm saying? You can use any pot. Any pot is good as long as it's clean. So we're going to fill that up probably halfway, not too much. So we're going to put that stove on. See, this like halfway, okay? So we put it on top of here, right? Then I'm going to show you what we do. You take your butters. This is how your butters look. You see the mango, the Shea. See, I'm not touching it even though I don't have gloves on, you see? And then you place that there. That should melt in a good 10-15 minutes. But it's going to slowly start to melt. And then I'm going to give y'all the next step. Because after that melt on the thing, we have a scooper in here. So we're going to scoop 1 scoop, put it in there, but you got to wait until it melts. This is arrowroot so it don't get greasy. So when your butters is melting, of course you're going to want to mix a little bit, but you're going to wait until it melt. But you want to take your napkin, fold it over, get the clean mixing spoon, just place it on a napkin, put it on the counter. Because that's the next step, right? So again, this your oil. I'm going to show y'all what y'all do with that. Right now, we're waiting for that to finish. So the next thing we can do is we can get the piping bag ready. So I'm going to show y'all how I do that real quick. Pay attention to this part, beauties. So you're going to get another set of gloves. And this table and everything has been sanitized, wiped down, and then alcohol. Yes. I give the kids a break to eat once I put the stuff in the freezer and clear out everything. And then I let them just eat in their room for right now while I'm doing this. Because you don't need no kid contact over here. Nobody breathing or nothing. So this is the body butter that we'll be making today. We need another batch because we only have 12 of them, okay? So this is what we are creating today. It's called Baby Girl. It has no coconut oil in it. All of my body butters that don't have coconut oil is the blue label. The ones with coconut is the pink. Just remember that on launch day, okay? Now this is the swirl. Different piping tips make different swirls, okay? So you need to practice with what piping tips that you like. Now this swirl is with this piping tip. This is called the 2D. 2D as in dog. See? It's like the little flower, and this is how it swirls. Okay? This is one that's already been made. But this is my personal one. I'm not selling this one. I made this one just for me. So we're going to just put this to the side. So these are my piping bags. They are disposable. 18 inches. I work with a lot of body butter, so I get the big ones. But if you just trying out, I would say probably get a little smaller. So this is what we do here. So we take the bag. And with our clean, sanitized scissors that was on a napkin, you cut that tip. After you cut that tip, you open it up. and you take this. Now this part is why it's important to have these on. Y'all probably like, Charisma, you doing too much, you don't need that. This part is why you need to have these on your arms. Cause look, you put the piping tip in there. See how your arm going in? Yeah, you don't want your hairy arm. You push it down like that. It's done. That's it. This your piping bag. It's already set up. We ain't gotta do this. It's set up. Not only do I have one, but I set up another one before the video. So this is the 2 piping bags. Okay. Now to pipe, of course, you're gonna need your pressing seal or parchment paper. I will show you the step when it gets to the step, but we not quite here. We nowhere near it. So we're gonna put this back down because I don't want to confuse y'all. But while your oils is melting, you need to be getting everything else situated. So my piping bags, done. They're good, they're safe, they're secure. So we're gonna put these to the side. Now, because I knew I was doing the video, I already sanitized everything, washed everything, wiped down everything, so I won't need to do that for the video, but I'm gonna just show y'all what y'all should be doing while y'all stuff is melting. All these containers has been washed, soap, Dawn soap, water, dried out, left out to dry overnight on a napkin facing down without the lid. Lids wiped out, everything wiped out. Then you wipe them down with alcohol. So these are ready to go. My other ones that's still in the box right there, in the bin, they're not ready to go. They're not clean yet. These, clean. Make sure you're washing your containers. Also, I have these. These are my sample jars. They've been wiped down, clean, sanitized. I separated. I put the bottoms in here and the tops in the bowl. This is the scent that we're making today. Pink sugar. I get all my scents, my butters, and everything from Plant Guru. They're the GOAT on Etsy. You feel me? But yeah, we're doing pink sugar. Now, your stand mixer. You want to make sure that each use is washed down. It's cleaned right. Especially this. You will take that off. Clean it really good. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything right down. Every single thing. And because we're working with this body butter that has no coconut oil, we have to be very careful. So everything has to be clean after each use. Do not use it over when you're done. Clean it. Okay? Now we have our 2 bowls here. Because I told y'all we're working with 3 colors today. So we got this one, and the one over there. Keep your vitamin E over here, because you're going to need it when it's mixing. Keep your gloves over here. Keep gloves everywhere, because you're going to need a lot of them. Also, you're going to need a lot of napkins. So make sure you go to Sam's Club, get the big pack, because I didn't use all of it in 3 days. Trust me. This how the butters look. I'm so happy I could just edit this video and I don't got to do no voiceover. So we just spin it around. But we let them butters melt. They're going to melt alone. It's fogging up the camera. This is how it should be looking. If you're making this from your house, make sure all of your surroundings are clean. All of them. Sink, everything. Make sure it's clean. This is the big step. You don't want to get sued. Make sure your things are clean. So after this melt, I'm going to get back to y'all and I'm going to show y'all exactly what we do after this step, okay?
A few minutes later.
Okay, y'all. So y'all see the melting butter? So when it get down to here, you safe enough to add in your arrowroot. Organic arrowroot powder. Everything that I get for my business is organic, okay? I think besides the fragrance oil. Is that organic? I gotta see. Now this scooper, it's a 15 milliliter. I got it from Dollar Tree. So if you know, then you know. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna fill this arrowroot up with the scooper. We're just gonna fill it to the brim like that. And we're gonna put it in. See how it look when it go in there? Now, usually you're supposed to put more. I only put half. I only put a little bit now, and then a little bit when it's mixing. I'll show y'all that step later. So with this, you want to mix it around. The arrowroot will sink to the bottom and stick. So this is why you stir for a little bit and let it like seep into them butters. You know what I'm saying? Then you let it, see, got a little piece of butter here. Just keep letting it melt. At least about another 3 minutes. And then I'll let y'all know the next step.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so the butters are done melting. Don't be like me and pick this up with your hands, because it is hot. But I don't know. I just got hands that tolerate heat. But yeah, so we let this cool down for at least 3 minutes. And then we're going to add the oils into it, okay? So I'm going to show y'all that. I'm going to let it cool off, simmer down, because we don't want to lose the properties that the oils bring. So we just let it cool for a little bit. And I'm going to show y'all what we do next. Okay, y'all, we have our fresh, sexy oils. Now we finna pour our butter in there. Now you see why I say scrape the bottom of the bowl when you turning it over the heat, because some of that arrowroot down there, but that's okay. It's supposed to be like that. That's perfectly fine. Before we cover it, let's just mix some oils and them butters together. Don't forget this part. It ain't mandatory, but it's mandatory for me. I'll take our pressing seal. And we're going to cover this bad boy up. And then we're going to pop her in the freezer. Now make sure when you putting her in the freezer, it ain't no foods by her, okay? Just leave her over there by her loneliness. Just leave her over there by her loneliness, not touching nothing, just boom. Right there, flat. This is why I needed a deep freezer. This right here. So we're going to leave her in here. And I'm going to get back to y'all because I got to go make some labels. I got to go print out some more labels. I got to go do some behind the scenes, work on the website a little bit. This freezing method is going to take at least about an hour, probably 45 minutes. But I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to come in every 15 to 20 minutes to show y'all how it looks and how it should look. And yeah, let me show y'all a few. Let me show y'all what we got. Okay, so we got plain Jane body butter. You see, we got to make more labels. But these 4 is actually going to my aunt in New York. So we're not labeling those. But we got plain Jane body butter. On the top of all of them, I also have my logo, branding my business. So this is basically for sensitive skin. Eczema, psoriasis, whatever you got. Sensitive skin. It works. The only scent it have is the slight scent of the mango and shea butter. But it's really not that scented at all. It's just natural smell. Now we have the sneaky link here. Let me take this damn mask off. Y'all can't hear me. We got the sneaky link here. This is pink and glitter. This is for the girls. Okay? This is for the girls. Now this scent is Pussy and Bombshell. Yes, it's a scent called Pussy. So this is why I named it Sneaky Link. When you put this on and this glitter sparkle on your chest, that man gonna eat you up, girl. Now we got baby girl. This is my favorite one. So this is scented. This is what we're working on now. You see, it's only a little bit. So we got baby girl. This is one of my favorite ones. Sneaky Link is my favorite too, but you know, baby girl is my favorite one. I just love the colors. She has no coconut oil. I told y'all, blue labels means no coconut oil. Pink labels means coconut oil. So be careful when y'all ordering. Now, baby girl, she is scented pink sugar. She smelled delicious. I went to bed last night wanting to eat my own self up. I said, what? So yeah, then we have vanilla ice. Y'all was asking me for vanilla. Y'all wanted vanilla so bad. I said, do vanilla, no color. Wish granted. So this is vanilla ice. Her scent is vanilla fantasy. And she's just a white, you know, pretty, you know, butter. Then down here, we have our hair butter. I have to make labels for these. I also have to make more labels for those because I ran out. But yeah, these hair butters crack. We have our samples, y'all. These are little small samples. So when each person order, whatever flavors they didn't order, they will be getting a sample. Okay? So they could just smell it and be like, oh, I like this one. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to force them to get something they don't like. So if you don't like it, okay, here, this is a sample of the vanilla. You want that? You like that smell? This is the scent of this. You know what I'm saying? Now this can body butter up your arms and your hands. So you're going to get a good, real scent out of here. You're going to be like, okay, I like this. Now, last but not least, we did put some body oils on the menu. Y'all was blowing me down for the strawberry body oil. So we do have strawberry body oils in different colors. We have them yellow, pink, red, purple. And we also have body oil for men. This is Clear Waters. It smells delicious. My father came over here. He was like, oh, let me get one. That's why I wasn't missing. Because I'm like, yeah, you could get one. Go ahead. Be my first review. Because they smell really good. So, like, yes, I'm so excited. And then down here, you know, we have, like, our packaging stuff. But all of this stuff will be moved because I'm planning on filling this whole thing. I mean, not this week, but, you know, the next launch, the next time I drop some new butters and stuff, all of this will be filled. Because when the website open, I'm still going to be working behind the scenes, making more. Because, y'all, we missing our good one. Island Gal. Remember Island Gal? Yeah, I was supposed to make her, but we running out of products. Maybe I could squeeze it in and try to get that done tonight.
A bullshit? A bullshit?
Okay, I'm going to show y'all what it looked like after the first 15 minutes. Basically still the same. Ain't really frozen yet. This is why I say it take at least about 45 minutes to an hour. Look at that thing. That thing frozen. So we're gonna put it on our mixer. Make sure it's locked. Put this down. And then you see how it just sunk in there? Because it's not all the way frozen. We're going to put it on the second settings. So we're going to add a little bit of drops of our vitamin E. Remember, you do not need a lot. So, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need to measure it. You don't need to do that. You just need a little drop it. That's it. You know what I mean? So you see how it's starting to get the little creaminess. But remember, it was in the freezer. So we got to stir it. Because look, it's frozen. So we do this. Turn it off. During this process, you're going to do a lot of turning off and lifting up and mixing. I'm telling y'all now. So we're gonna go ahead, get this frozen body butter up out of here. Yeah, this be funny. Well, goddamn. Don't be rough like me, y'all, because I'm very rough. I literally just pulled that off. So with this step, y'all, you're going to need a metal spoon because your plastic spoon is not going to do it. And you're going to just scrape. See all that? It's stuck in there, y'all. It ain't stuck, but just scrape the bowl. You're going to do this a few times. See, I never timed this process of the mixing process. So that's why y'all just got to watch it with me, I guess. Because I do this like really by eye. Because I've been doing it so long. See how that look? So I'm gonna put it back in here. Put it down. We're gonna put it on the 3rd settings this time. Yeah. You gotta trust the process. It takes a while to actually mix into the form that you want it to mix into. But like roughly probably about every 7 to 8 minutes, you should be stopping and spinning so it can get everything. Like you see how this is getting stuck to the side? And we don't add no fragrance oils yet until it starts to fluff up a little bit. And your body butter should double in size. If you take it out the freezer and it's like this and you're done whipping and it's still the same size, it's not whipped enough. It's supposed to double and turn white and creamy, like buttercream. Now this part, y'all, we're gonna put a little bit of the arrowroot powder. You want to do this before you put your fragrance. Not too much, just like a little half. And you slowly drop it. Don't pour all at the same time. Remember, Arrowroot is to stop the greasiness. Don't do too much or your body butter gonna be dry. So this is 1/8 of a cup. Got this from Dollar Tree as well. As long as we don't go over an ounce, which we won't. So you take your fragrance oil and you pour it. Pour it to the top. Just the first thing. Slowly. Once you do this, your whole house should start smelling super good. So you do one now, you wait till it get a little more fluffy, and then you do one more, and that's it. Do not go past no ounce. You're gonna break people's skin out. We ain't gonna do the one more yet, because we're gonna wait till it get fluffy, but it smells super good. Oh, I could just eat it. Eat it. Eat it. It's very important that you know you do not want to put your stand mixer on a high setting. You do not want to put it on a high setting just yet, especially for the first 20 minutes. You probably want to do that for the last 8 minutes. Never whip your butters on a high setting for more than 8 minutes. Never. Okay? You will over whip, it will lose the form, lose the shape, and it will be trash. Okay? Make sure you scrape the bottom of the bowl because it's still frozen down there. Don't be scared. It gets messy. See that? Still icy down there. That's why it's important. And every 5 minutes, you're going to take it off and you're going to mix. Do the exact steps that I'm showing you. And keep changing your gloves because they get greasy. Time to mix. I know it looks light and fluffy, but it's not. You see the grains in it. You see it's still a little bit frozen in there. You see grains in your body butter. It's not done. Who wants grainy body butter? Nobody who can whip you like me. I'm talking about whipping body butter, not whipping ass. I feel like this is the most tedious part of creating these body butters. This time consuming. Now with this, we're gonna put it on a little higher setting. We had it on 2, 3. Now we're gonna do 4. Let me take my glove off. Yep, we're gonna do 4. And here we go. We're gonna put our last bit of fragrance oil in here. The end of that, you don't need no more. The house should be smelling great. While this is mixing, go ahead and work on your website. Multitask. See, it's still a little grainy. We don't want to touch it because we don't got no gloves to stay far back. But you see how it's still a little grainy? Probably can't see it, but let me put y'all a little closer. See the little grain balls? Yeah, they ain't nowhere near close to done. Probably about another 20 minutes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all see how it's starting to double in sides? It ain't done yet till it gets to like that gray part up there. You see that gray? Yeah. So it's slowly doubling in size. It ain't ready yet. Don't rush the process. So when y'all mixing up y'all body butters, this is where most of y'all mess up the stand mixer part. You have to have patience. It do take a while. Yes, this is a really long process, messy, time consuming. I started about 3, it's 5. It is time consuming, okay? The stand mixer is the most tedious part. It's like it just keeps going and going and you like, dang, it still ain't ready yet. No, it's still not ready. Most people make their mistake by not whipping enough and then they try to fill a jar, and yeah, it's hard, it's grainy, it's not good enough. Some people, they over whip it and then they try to put it in a container and it just pour everywhere. The shape don't keep its form because you over whipped it. You have to let it sit a little bit to solidify, just for a little bit, probably about 5 minutes. This is a process, but I signed up for this process. I love this process. I'm passionate about this process, and I can't wait so y'all can see the next step, how I lay it down, pipe it up, how we mix the colors in. It's so pretty, so beautiful. My girls is up now, so I can tell them to help me mix up the product. Cause since it's too messy, he be like, "Mommy, what I'm doing? Nah, I ain't doing that." So yeah, mixing everything. Oh yeah, that's another thing. When you're making these body butters, clean as you go. When you have downtime, clean. Grab the broom. All the gloves you throw on the floor, throw it out. Is it just me who throw the stuff on the floor and then clean after? I don't know. But make sure you're doing everything that you need to do. Oh, y'all feeling the t-shirt. Oh, y'all feeling it. I made my logo big as hell and put it on a t-shirt. And I wear this every time I formulate my butters. So yeah, we brands it, we good. Let's see. Still mixing, still mixing. Still mixing. So I really don't want to bore y'all by showing y'all the whole mixing process. That's why I'm trying to explain as I go, because that's boring to just sit here and watch the TV and watch the mixer go like this for 40 minutes. You'd be like, yeah, that's kind of boring. So I'm gonna try to give y'all the best steps as possible. When you're mixing, every 5 minutes, take it off, stir it, get to the bottom, scrape the bowl, You're going to need to, or you're going to have chunks in your body butter. You have to scrape that bottom of that bowl. Every 5 minutes, take it off, mix it. Okay? You see, I already told you how to do the fragrance oil. You need 2 of the 1.1/8 cup. Just don't go over an ounce. As long as you don't go over an ounce, you good. Okay? The body butter still grainy. That means you're not whipping it right. You're whipping too much air in it. The settings is too high. Yeah, it don't mix like that. What else? Let's see. Always change your gloves after mixing. You need a lot of gloves. Always change them. They're going to get really greasy. Keep some hand sanitizer next to you, so you don't got to keep running back and forth to the sink. That's all it is with the mixing. You have to just be patient. It takes time. Like, see, it's slowly starting to double. It wasn't just that big. It was all the way down there, remember? But you see that it's starting to double, don't mean it's done yet. Let it keep going. Let it keep going. We're going to take it off. We're going to mix about 2 more times. You're going to mix about 2 more times. And then after the second time, you put it on a highest setting for 7 minutes. Don't go past 10 minutes. You're going to over whip. And the body butter going to be falling all over the floor. That was my first mistake years ago. Don't do that. If you ever do happen to over whip, let it sit, let it solidify at least 5 minutes, then start piping. Okay? The goal is to move everything to the side so you can get to the bottom. Scrape that bottom. Because this thing here, it don't go all the way to the bottom of the bowl. And this is right here. This is the step right here y'all messing up. Y'all look at it. Y'all like, oh my God, it's so fluffy. It's so white. It's done. No, it ain't. It's grainy. You don't see that? I really want y'all to see it close up. It's grainy, boo. Nobody want no grainy body butter. You will get bad reviews for that. Trust me. Okay, so after this, after we put this here, we're gonna do one more mix after, but this, pay attention. So we're gonna put it down. We're gonna put it on the highest setting. This is greasy. I have to wipe that down because I can't turn it. Just put it to, let's see, the highest setting, okay? Only for 4 minutes, and then spin. got that light on too. Okay, y'all. After a good, nice 40 minutes. Yes, this been whipping for 40 minutes. I need all my product. All of it. That joint done doubled in size. More like tripled in size. Okay. They can have that a little bit. Just gonna put this over here. Let me show y'all real quick the fluffiness. We're gonna get into it. Get into it. The flower. Okay, remember I told y'all we was working with 3 colors? So we gotta mix. We got our helpers with us. Say hey. And we're going to mix.
Which one is this?
Same one from yesterday. Okay, so for the color, who want yellow? It's pastel, so we don't really want it dark. Mix how I told you yesterday. Go ahead. You want purple? Mix how I told you yesterday. With the coloring, you just gotta do it by eye. The more darker you do the color, it will dye on their skin and their clothes. So I do not recommend. I recommend you leave the colors light as they can get. Again, this is a pastel, so I just don't have enough. Now, of course, I could just put this back on the mixer and let it mix for me, but I'm not lazy. Oh, and this part, you gotta work fast. You cannot work slow because the butters will harden up and they'll be hard to pipe. So before they solidify, you gotta stir them while they soft. I'm gonna switch. While they finish mixing, I'm going to wipe down this table with some alcohol and put the press and seal down. Sticky side up. We're working with 3 colors, so we gotta do this big. So our first set of press and seal. I'm gonna put it back there. Second set of press and seal. Make sure you overlap it. Overlap. So overlap. Third set. Third set. Make sure you overlap. Again, we're working with 3 colors, so we want this big. We don't need none spilling off all over the sides, out the middle. So we being safe. When I work with 1 color, I only use 2. There's 3 colors, I'm gonna use 4. Make sure, overlap it. Because it's solidifying, it's getting hard. You gotta keep mixing so it won't get hard. This body butter is solidifying very hard. So that means it's gonna be a little difficult to pipe. Okay, so now this is the part where we make a big burrito.
Big burrito. Huh?
And then you take the ending part, twist like this. Twist it to the side. Again, for beginners, y'all not gonna work with this much product because this is huge. But I'm gonna show y'all what y'all do. Okay. This is just a safety precaution so it don't spill out that side, that other side. But this side is good, so we don't really need to worry too much. Now this side, you're going to take this side and you're going to cut this side. Then you're going to get your piping bag. So remember these that we did earlier? You're going to take this, open it up. Now if it's solidified, it won't come out the bottom. If it's runny and over whipped, it's going to spill out. See that? Now it is a fat big mama, so we gotta push her down.
Mama's trying to digest a big donut, and she likes to peek.
So how to pipe, I don't know how to teach this, but put the first drop in the middle. I'm trying to get all three colors to come out, that's why I'm doing that.
Mom, a coupon wasn't enough and promise.
The first one is always the jars I keep because it's always the ugly one because they gotta wait till all the colors come out. Now I banged it so it won't have gaps in the bottom and it'll be full. Other people don't. They just say y'all straight air. But I wouldn't do that to y'all. But look, my body butter is solidifying. It's getting hard. So that means I have to pipe fast. So I'm going to get back to y'all. Y'all want to hear a couple body butter pops and crackles? Boom. Okay, y'all, so this is what we have out of this batch, unfortunately. And this one ain't even a part of it. That's just a... So, I was piping, and the piping bag caught a titty in it and popped open half my product. So it was garbage, y'all. So you will deal with things like that, okay? Anyway, this is what I got. I'm so happy I made a batch yesterday, so we still have about 20 of them, you know what I'm saying? Huh. And these are 3, they just all messed up. When it popped all on this, spilled all over the jar. It was all messed up. So I'm gonna just give these to my daughters and keep one in the bathroom, I guess. And yeah, this is it. Okay, y'all, don't be like me, cause what just happened is crazy, okay? Now this is my first time this ever happened, but usually, you know, I do the 3 colors, and then like last night we did the 3 colors. I put it in the thing just like I showed y'all, piped it, no problem. It was still a little bit soft, right? This time I made them spin the body butters over here instead of here, where the air vent is over here. So it was getting hard so fast. So you do not want your body butters to solidify before you try to pipe them, because it's going to be extra hard. So it was getting extra hard. You know when it starts getting hard, when you start hearing the cracking and piping, boop, boop, that sound. So I'm like, okay, cool, it's no problem. I'm going to get it done fast. I'm going to do it. So I have it up because I had to cut the camera off. Y'all, I should have kept the camera running. As soon as I cut that camera off, the bag grew a titty. When I was piping it, I ain't see it because it was like in the front. I'm piping it. It's going to titty, and then I just hear something like fart. It sounded like a fart noise, and then I look, and on 2 of my body butters that I just piped, the first 2, the titty shot out of the piping bag on the side, and some of the body butter just flew on top of my 2. So I had to take those 2. First of all, I had to stop what I was doing, readjust the piping bag, do it all over, add it to the new one. Yeah, it was too much, okay? Then I had to take the 2 that it dropped on, I could no longer sell. The swirls are messed up. So now I said, okay, well now we gotta take this and we gotta throw this out. Cause it already dropped on the table. Even though we sanitized it, it doesn't matter. It dropped on the table, we had to throw it out. It's okay, cool, we're gonna throw it out. So the 2 we just scraped off, my daughter scraped off the 2 sides, so now they took it. So I gave 1 to each of my daughters, so now they have those 2. The goal was to make 24 of these body butters. We made 13 last night, right? Y'all, I just counted. All together we only got 22. Only 2 was missing. Those is the 2 that I had to get to them. But it's cool. We still got a good number, so we did what we had to do. So now that y'all have all of that, y'all got any more questions? If y'all want me to do this again, if y'all want me to do this again in a smaller batch, if y'all want me to do it with another, whatever, let me know in the comments below. What y'all want me to do? How y'all want me to do it? Do y'all want to do the point of view one where you just look at the product and not me? What y'all want? Y'all want voiceovers? What y'all want? Because like, I didn't explain. Was this tutorial good enough for y'all? Like, did y'all grasp everything I was saying? Y'all didn't? I mean, I don't know. I absolutely have no idea. I don't know. Is it time to, yep, it's time to clean you. I don't know, guys. At this point, I don't know. But I did what had to be done to get off here right now so I can edit this video. I also got to work on my website. I already added all of the products and everything to the website. I just got to take some pictures, finish out a couple of the labels that I have, and yeah, get the emails rolling out, get the Instagram posts ready to go up. I got a lot to do, okay? Because this business opens on Friday, but for the early access users, if you signed up for that email list, you will get a password on Thursday in your email, and then you can go on my website and buy products before anyone else try to buy them. Don't let them beat you to it, because last time y'all was all everybody DM like, girl, how the hell you gonna sell out of this, sell out of that? Why would you let them buy? Why would I let them buy it? You was too slow, girl. But yeah, I gave them early access the last time, and they took like half the product. So like, yeah. But yeah, I'm so happy that we did that. Oh, cleanup process. Cleanup process. So all your bowls. This. Everything you need to clean. You're gonna put everything you need to clean. Now these body butters I just piped, we gotta leave this here, let it get a little hard. Then we're gonna put the top on, and then we're gonna do the wipe them down with alcohol once again, then put them on the shelf. So cleaning process, we grab all of our stuff. Body butters, oils, they're very greasy. You need to put them in the sink under hot water. Hot water. Let it soak for 5 minutes with hot water and Dawn dish soap. Then you grab your sponge, put a lot of soap on it, make sure you add water, and then you wash. If you try to just take the sponge and just wash it like this, it's gonna get mad greasy. You're just gonna be scrubbing the body butter. You're not gonna be doing nothing. So that's how you clean it. When you store it, I guess, I don't know how y'all store y'all's, but I put mine all on my shelves. I put mine in my plastics. I put everything back. But for the sake of this video, I'm only gonna wash. Well, I'm not gonna do this for y'all, but I'm gonna wash all of this stuff, dry it, put it out to dry, because technically we're not done making body butters. I still got a whole nother 2 batches to make. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done this week, but I know most of them is done. So I'm not finna stress about that. I'm gonna do what else that I need to do, which is work on my website, do my labels, get everything situated, because God not playing about me. Regular sponge, they color coordinated. So green and yellow is regular. Green and pink is only for my body butters and my stuff like that. So that's all we do, y'all. We really don't do much. You see how how it's like that? Don't even come on. But yeah, you let some hot water run on there. And then you grab your Dawn. And then you just pour. Let it get soapy. Let that soak for a good 5 minutes. And then you start washing it. Oh yeah, use separate sinks. Cause like, of course I wash out all these things, but I told my kids for all their dishes, everything they eat, it will go on the right side sink. The left side for today, well, the left side for this whole weekend is just my body butter weekend. I mean, the left side of the sink is just the body butter sink. I'm tired. But yeah, y'all leave me any comments y'all need. Let me know any questions y'all have. If I didn't explain something the right way, if y'all need me to do it over, but y'all only want me to do it in one color, that's better. Cause then y'all will like really understand. But like 3 colors is hard. 3 colors is really hard. Like even for me. But 4 colors, I wanted to do 4 yesterday. This baby girl was supposed to be 4 colors, but it wasn't giving 4 colors. It just wasn't. I need a bigger piping bag for 4. So yeah, let these things soak. Okay, y'all, let's finish up so I can go ahead and start editing this magazine video.
Oh, yeah, I see his friend.
So ain't y'all happy that y'all gonna be the first one to see my products? Cause y'all my vlog channel. It's like y'all was here with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all was here. So we need our napkin right there. Paper towel, okay. Sincere, you ain't smoking on no goddamn pack. Now make me smack you in your face. How about that? I don't care what them little hoodlums on that game talking about. You ain't them. So you put your little alcohol on your napkin. And you wipe down the top all around. Because these get real greasy. I remember I bought a body butter from somebody just to support them. It wasn't none of my beauties. But it got to me and it was so greasy. I couldn't even open it. I was like, ugh, I'm professional. Yeah. That's when I started making my own. Like y'all just dumping the butters in the jars and selling them. Y'all not even wiping them down when y'all done, knowing how greasy and messy this job is. Okay, so now everything clean. We're gonna transport this to the room. And then we're gonna end this video out so I could get the real work. So you go. I see y'all in another video. Mwah.